Hello everyone, welcome to Formula 1 Fridays with Tico Zotta, and you join us for round 16 of Season 1 for the Flocking Goose's My Team Career Mode. Now we're at Monza, the other Italian racetrack of Season 2022. Now in the previous, the last time we were in Italy was Imola, and we won both the sprint race and we won the Grand Prix as well. Our first ever victories at Grand Prix and sprint race, which is quite an eventful part of our season, really. But unfortunately, we have bad news for you. So the first piece of bad news is let me show you. Yeah. After the Dutch Grand Prix, this was at 80%, and this was also. These were both at 80%. The the MGU heat unit and the turbocharger basically gave up, and we couldn't really do Monza with those components, so we had to basically put in new components, which has basically cost us a very hefty cost, I'm afraid. We would you believe if I told you 20 grid penalty points? 20, because it's 10 each. It's 20 each for these. So I couldn't just I couldn't just pick one and just suffer 10 grid penalties. I had to pick both because I had no choice. These were both number 3s were at 80% and were basically just on their last legs. So we're going to be starting at the very bottom of the ladder, I'm afraid. The second piece of bad news is that our gearbox is on its last legs as well, at 72%. And unfortunately, there's not much we can do about it. We're just going to have to just go with it for the Grand Prix. And we're just gonna have to just take the penalty points for the next round, so round 17, which I believe is Singapore. So I'm okay taking penalty points then, but not now, because we've got 20 grid penalty points already, so we're already last. So I am annoyed, but it's the only way we're going to get through this, I'm afraid. But apart from that, though, you know, part 1, qualifying session, practice went okay, apart from the gearbox problem starting to kick in. But no, yeah, let's get on with it, shall we? Yep, got 2 laps of fuel left, and well, I think it's safe to say that the gearbox issues were kicking in at this point. We've only got so we struggled in the qualifying session, as you can just see there. We nearly spun then on the chicane. Got 3 minutes left before the qualifying session ends. And yeah, we didn't do very well compared to Imola, the last time we were in Italy. We qualified first, pole position, I think. and then we won the sprint race, and then we won the Grand Prix, our first Grand Prix win of the season at Imola, in the last time we were in Italy. But yeah, I do believe that it's the damn gearbox. Either that or it's just my driving. But no, we didn't really. Yeah, we didn't do very good at all. And that was our fastest time, 1:24.481. So well, let's just wrap it up, shall we?
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Verstappen, Russell and Carlos Sainz. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Yep, we're back in the Grand Prix. As I mentioned, we got penalty points, so we are going to be literally starting in last place, where Nicholas Latifi is. Piastri's got P21, fair enough. But no, so your top 10 for the Grand Prix, part 2 is Verstappen, Russell, Sainz, Perez, Hamilton, Norris, Leclerc, Ricciardo, Alonso and Esteban Ocon. Oh, okay. It's just that, no, it's just originally Sainz was around here somewhere for some reason. He must have pulled in a good lap. But no, there wasn't really much of a qualifying session really, because as I mentioned, we have 20 places lost to us on the grid, so we're basically going to be last. It just depends if we can actually do a miracle, you know, like if we go from last to first, for example, or even end up in pole in the top 3. If I manage to get into the top 10, I'll be happy. I'm sure the Goose will be happy as well. But if we get into the top 3, that'll be a bonus. But there's only one way to find out, and that is of course part 2, which will be next. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to see that video. Make sure to check out my other channel as well, Tico Sprinter. And until next time, thanks for watching, stay safe, and we'll see you for the Grand Prix. Bye for now.